Hello my friends, welcome back to the Willow Rose Cottage. Today, this morning I walked into my kitchen and I smelled bananas, and I looked over to my fruit bowl and sure enough my bananas are getting extremely ripe. So today what I'm gonna do is I pulled out my nut bread recipe from like 1990 and I am going to make some banana nut bread. I may not have the nuts though, so I may be making banana bread with my nut bread recipe. It's kind of all the same though, isn't it? Like flour, sugar, eggs, oil, milk, fruit, nuts. So let's get started. I swear, I am becoming more and more like my mother every single day. I have this little thing that I found. It has a slot in it. I don't think it's a little house or church. I think it might be a church because it has a church bell. So, but I don't know exactly what it is, but it's made out of tin. And it looks really old, and I really liked it, so I bought it. And what I use it for is to hold my recipe cards. Okay, like that. See how cute that is? So I had it on my little table, my little workspace here, forever. And just now I was like, where's my little house? This is the part that reminds me of my mom. Where's my little house? Or church or whatever it is. It was right here. It was like right here yesterday. What did I do with it? I bet the fairies came and stole it. Damn it, those fairies. You cannot trust the fairies. They will come and take everything. I can't even believe. Oh, here it is. Ha ha ha. I know it. I have to just not be so much like my mother. It's starting to scare me. Okay, so I have my bananas all mushed up. I have 3 bananas, and honestly, they were not nearly as ripe as I thought they were. I have these. I'm going to set these over here for now, and I'm going to bring over my flour and my sugar. Now I can't see my little thingy over here. Okay, so I need 2.5 cups of flour. I'll do that first so I can get this big old flour canister out of the way. So I have my cups right here. So it calls for 2.5 cups of flour. So the air conditioning just came on. I hope that's not gonna be a problem for noise. I have to have the air conditioning on because I don't know, it's still really warm here in California. I don't know what's going on. We're just like, it's super warm. We've been in the high 90s. I think it's gonna be like 90, it was 97 yesterday. I think it's gonna be around 94. So we are dropping a little bit. I only put 2 in, huh? I better pay attention. So I have to, make these because the bananas are going bad, and so I have to do it today or tomorrow. But tomorrow, you guys, I'm gonna do a thrift. I'm going thrifting tomorrow, and then I hope to do a thrift haul. Hopefully I get some stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go clothes shopping tomorrow, so I'll talk more about that tomorrow. But now I've got to maneuver this big, huge canister of flour over here. So I have the flour in, 1/2 cup of sugar, and I have 1/4 cup that I use. This is another thing I do, is I like to find let me put this in here first so I don't forget what I'm doing. I like to find these are old measuring cups. So you can see it says 1/4 cup. And they're really old, they're metal, and they don't, for whatever reasons, they don't end up in thrift stores in whole sets. So I like to gather them up and use them as scoops in my in my canisters. Half a cup of brown sugar. To show you, I brag every single time I cook because I love these eggs are from my neighbor's chickens. I love them. I love baking for people, and I'm not so much of a cook. I don't cook really fun, exciting foods. I cook really, really old-fashioned foods like stew and soup and bread and that kind of stuff. And my poor kids, especially my daughter, she will not eat soup. She is so traumatized from me making soup so much. And none of my kids will eat stew. None of them will eat stew. And stew is like one of my favorites. My mom made stew in this kettle like my whole life. I love stew. I love stew. Stew and dumplings. And as soon as it gets cold, I'm gonna make a really good pot of stew. So maybe I'll invite you all along and you can come with me and we can make stew. And we can eat stew, it'll be fun. I'm just looking at it, I'm thinking, maybe I'll do it on the first snow. And excuse me, and I'm looking out of my windows. Oh no, I'm not sure it's gonna snow anytime soon around here. I have like this much of these little chocolate chips, and why I have a bag that's open and not like I didn't use them all for a recipe is because, well, two reasons. One, I eat them as little snacks, and the second reason is I also leave them out for the fairies sometimes for a little snack. So whatever's left in here in this bag is going into this recipe. I'm gonna stir it all in. So it's gonna be banana chocolate non-nut bread. My floured bread pans. Now there seems to be a great divide in people that like to put butter and sugar in their bread pans, like their sweet bread pans or whatever this kind of bread is called, and shortening and flour. I've done it both ways and it's really good both ways, but sometimes I just kind of like that. I kind of like the dryness of the flour. The sweetness of the sugar sometimes is a little bit too sweet for my personal taste, but yeah, if you like it that way, put sugar, butter, line it with butter and sugar, and dust it with sugar for your pans. Okay, so I'm going in. I'm gonna do one. My oven's ready. It's all preheated, so we're ready to go there. Just putting a little bit in. And then putting this one up here. Oh, maybe I'm trying to make it so you can see. Well, I'm not real good at this. I promise you I'll get better. What I mean by I'm not real good at this, I'm good at baking. I'm not real good at filming myself baking yet. That's when I promise I'm gonna get better. I I actually bought a microphone to wear, but I haven't hooked it up yet. I'm not real sure how to use it or how to hook it up yet, so I haven't done that. So I am trying to get better and bring you better quality videos, because I just think you deserve that. So I'm gonna, oh gosh, okay. I think I'm done only because I'm having a hard time just like twisting my arm that way. So, okay. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the oven and then I'll see you back here when they're done. Hi, I'm back. The timer's going off and I'm getting ready to pull them out right now. Oh, they look beautiful. Let's see, there's one. And here's two. I think what I'm gonna do, just so you can kind of see it, I think I'm gonna go ahead and let them cool, and then I'm gonna tip them out onto the cooling rack. A couple little places where they're stuck, but not much. It's kind of hard to do with my brace on. One. Okay, so I got a cutting board here. I think this one looks the best to me, so I'm gonna pull him over. They're still really, really hot, but I want a piece really bad. I've been waiting all day. They are not stodgy. They are really, really beautiful. There you go. Banana nut bread without the nuts. I have to show you something. This is what I deal with. Whenever I start talking, this little guy right here, Lunar, hitting the window with his tail. And that's how he lets me know he's ready to come in. Here he is. Hi, Lunar. Are you hungry? Huh? Are you hungry? Yeah? You ready for some dinner? Huh? Gonna give me some foot huggies? This is what he does. He gives me foot huggies. Ready for some dinner, boy? Huh? Lunar? Lunar? Ready for dinner? Let's go get some food. Come on. I know, we're going. Is this how we get there? How do we get to dinner? So I just had to pop in here really fast one last time because after I fed Lunar, Zimmergy will get hers later when she comes in. But anyway, after I fed Lunar and came in and I picked up this and I took a bite and I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I just wanted to tell you how great this is. Good. I'm actually on my second piece. Keep like whimsical.